Here is a look at your gap and go trades for the week of April 20th through the 24th. I will go over price targets on the 5-minute time frame, have a gap recap from April 13th through the 17th, and update the chart as well. Hi everyone, it's Dow on the Dow. First up is Tsly. We ended the week at $30.84, up 2.70%. To the north side takes us to one level of resistance and a potential take profit area at 31.28. We could also grind it sideways along this line. At 2 standard deviations, that will take us to roughly 32.08, another potential take profit area and also resistance, and you know what happens at resistance. This gap forms at roughly 32.32. 3 standard deviations, roughly 32.50. The gap closes at roughly 32.63. And at 4 standard deviations down the road, that will take us to 32.93. To the south side, because there's always a south side, 30.42. This gap forms at roughly 30.27, closes out at roughly 30.11. -3 SD and another level of support and another potential buy-in area and another potential stop loss area, 30.01, and then down to 29.60. Now, looking left, you can see we began right here at $28, just grinding along the middle of this trend, but we hit a clear area of resistance. That's a potential take profit area. We went up, down, back up, sliced through this line, which turns into support, and then hit resistance again, and boom, fell down, and then we're just grinding sideways. We touched this line that I drew out a while ago. So on the way down, the lines turn into support, 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 and on the way up, it turns into resistance. Now, we were at $28 at the beginning of the previous week, and now we're starting at $30.84. By the end of this upcoming week, the outer bands could take us to $36.54, and to the south side, besides this gap, well, that's actually done. I'll clean this up in a second. But down here, roughly 29.61. Of course, we can go even lower, but so what happened? This gap, oops, escape, that touched right here at roughly $30 and, oops, gosh darn it, $30.48, which I talked about back on Thursday, looks like the 2nd, maybe. I marked it out. That is no longer in play. We hit it. That was an expected move. We have other moves that are coming up, but the nearest one will be at 31.71 to close that out, and then this one will take us to 32.63. One gap at a time. And then we have another gap down here at 28.28, so watch out for that. I'll mark it out later. Now let's go to another one, and that is Boeing. We ended the week at 223.38 right here. 2 standard deviations takes us to 229.73. This gap closes out at 230.39. 3 SD down the road, 233.04. Ignore all the purple lines. Those are marked out from 2025. We're just retracing. 236.42 down the road. We're very close to the middle of the road where we can just grind sideways for a while. Let me fix that right there. And then this will be support as well. 222.94 as well as that line. But the gap closes out at 219.83. Another level of support, stop loss, buy in 216.62, 213.34, and back down to an area we've been at 209.99, and that will close out this gap. We just need to be done with this. So there will be some downward action. Oh, yeah, tons of it. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Watch out for the rug pull. And what happened to this one? Oh, we did close this one, so that's, wait, did we? No, this one is still in play down to 186. Oops. This one is down to 189.22. What is, oops. Yeah, I'll just delete this one. I think I accidentally deleted something. Oh, that took us down to 193.42. Okay, so that's done. All right, many landmines to the south side to watch out for. And then to the north side, oh, what happened here? Did this actually close? No. If you extend it, you can see clearly we did not touch. This is still in play, so I believe the way the chart looks that we will close that out. We are still in an upward channel, so this should be done by Monday, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Next up, Rivn. Let's go to, oh, while I'm here, let me just extend this out. I'll clean it up later. Oh, and we have some downward action. Let me just extend this while I'm here. Oops. Many landmines to the south side to be aware of with Rivn. All right, for your price action, what are we looking at here? 1723, up 2.01%. On Friday, things ran like the dickens because of the announcement with the ceasefire in Iran, but now on Sunday, as I record this, apparently the ceasefire is off. It's like we are just like jerked around all over the place, and the market is going to reflect that. 1723 to the north side will be 1746 resistance. We could chop sideways or follow this line up unless we do a quick turnaround if the market gets slammed. 1784 down the road is 18 and back to an area we've been, 1821. And then this gap up here at roughly 1882 to look forward to. So we've got this gap that starts at 1711 roughly. And then that gap will close at roughly 1690 at -3 SD, and then another buy-in area, another stop loss area, 1672, and this big, oops, gap to the south side will take us to 1403, and then others below that. I'll clean that up later. The 1-year price target on Rivn is $18. $18 takes us to 3 standard deviations. Can we do it? Fingers crossed. We're in that realm, but for Monday, I mean, realistically, we could stay around 1783, and then by the end of the week, if we continue to go up, the middle of the trend could take us to 1966, and then that upper band, 2004. That would be lovely. Next up, Nike. 4603. The middle of the trend is 4670. Resistance, another level of resistance, 4775 down the road, 4827, and then 4883. To the south side, 4564, 4510. The gap begins around 4473, closes out at 4421. And then look what happened here. This gap, let me make this a little bit bigger. This was an expected move. Oh, look at that. It actually touched right here on Tuesday. That is no longer in play. And then, like I said, so many things ran on Friday over exuberance of the ceasefire, which is now negated. Okay, 4461 is done. Finish that. 4461 done. Oh, look at this. And then we had a gap within a gap. Actually, 3 gaps within a big gap. This one touched right there that I did not clean up on Wednesday the 8th. Done. Delete. No longer in play. Ooh, this big one closed too to the downside right there. That took us to roughly 42.86. This is an old middle of the trend. We're kind of stair-stepping our way up from here. 42 to 46. Congrats if you made some money there. And last one, then I'm going to get on my treadmill here. 683. We're very close to the baseline, the middle of the trend, where we can grind sideways as well. Ignore all the horizontal lines. Too lazy to delete. 707. Plus, I like to see where I've been and where I'm going. If it doesn't impede upon the same line, then I just leave it. 716, back to an area we've been, roughly 726. Oh, we've got this. Could we hit it? Oh, yeah. On Monday? Definitely. But again, that war, it's rearing its ugly head. To the south side, 668, 660, 664, and then -4 is 648. The yellow lines are from 2024. Oh, we've got this gap for a retracement down the road, not in the channel, not in the zone, not even close for now. Oh, and then we have other landmines. Landmines. Ooh, down here too. All right, that's it. To the upside, oh, we have this over here, 978. All right, that does it for me. That is a look at my 123rd week of my Gap and Go trades. And hopefully things will continue, the run will continue, but I don't think so. There's got to be a pullback. That's just inevitable. Okay, have a great trading week.